Hello and welcome to Keepsales. Now in this video, we will be looking at how to convert a quote to an invoice. Now we have already looked at what invoices are, and we have also looked at what quotes are and how to generate both an invoice and a quote. So I talked about these in the other videos, so go check them out. We have videos on how to generate an invoice, and we have another one on how to create a quote. So they are all available on our platform, so do check them all out. They are amazing videos. And in this particular video, we will be looking at how to convert a quote to an invoice. So let's get on with it. So in previous videos, we looked at how to create an invoice or how to create a quote. Okay, and we also explained that everything is stored on here. So you notice that on this table we have invoice stroke quote number, and then they are indicated as invoice. So you see invoice for some of the invoices that we generated, and then for this place you see quote over there. Okay, so first and foremost, what we'll do is we will quickly create a quote. So I've already explained, I've already spoken on how to create a quote in our previous videos, so kindly check them out so that you are not lost on how to create a code. It's a very simple step. Okay, so our code is ready. Okay, so we have this. Now let's just say let's just select these items: dress, it's an iPhone. Okay, so let me add one more thing. Just say do I have a wardrobe? No. um okay, let me just select a laptop. Okay, so now we have this ready. So since we are not generating a PDF, I've already explained that in our previous video, so we'll just click on save quote. Okay, so this has been successful, so we will just go back, okay, to our history. All right, so this is what we just created. Okay, this was created for a customer called Ifwa. A total amount due is stated over here. Okay, so this is a code. Okay, so now let's say this customer, okay, after we have generated, we have printed, this document. So again, if you want to generate a PDF, you can just click on this. So this document is opened for us. Okay, so this is what we are going to give to customer Ifwasewa. Okay, and then we have the list of all the items with their quantities and then their prices stated over here, the total price. So we actually give this to customer Ifwa. Okay, and then later customer Ifwa comes back and tells us, oh, you know what, um customer Ifwa would want us to give the items to her and then provide her with an invoice. Okay, so in order to do that, we wouldn't have to, it wouldn't be necessary for us to go back again to this button and then create an invoice, okay, for customer Ifwa. Okay, it just makes it just repeats our steps. Okay, it makes this a lot. So we want to prevent, creating a lot of these in our history. So we just click on open quote. Okay, so the page is opened. Okay, so you notice that to your right, just by this green button is this red button which says convert to an invoice. Now, when you read what it says this will create a corresponding transactions for quote items and also deduct quantities from your stock on hand. So whilst I'm explaining this, I'll use the opportunity to give a difference between what quotes are and what invoices are. So now let's just go straight ahead to converting. Okay, so now when we click on convert, now it brings us over here. Okay, and now you realize that what we didn't have before were things like total amount paid, total amount remaining, date issued, and then due date. Okay, so over here, let's just say we are expecting the customer to pay in 2 weeks' time, so we can make changes to that. The customer's name is still correct, date issued is still correct. Okay, so our items are also still intact. You can still make changes if you want to. Let's say the customer says, okay, now I want 2 of these. Okay, so we can do that. Now we come here and then we click on save and generate PDF. Okay, so this opens up for us. Okay, so now this invoice has been created. Okay, so this is how you convert a quote to an invoice. So in summary, if you remember what we started with, customer Ifwa wanted a quote from us, so we generated a quote for her, and then right after she was interested in the items, so now we had to convert the quote into an invoice. So once we created the quote, nothing happened to our inventory. But after we converted and we created the invoice, there was definitely a deduction to our inventory. So we've been able to generate the invoice now for customer Ifwa Sewa. So that is that. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. This is how you convert a quote to an invoice on Keepsales. They are very simple steps. You don't have to be a tech savvy to know how to do it. Just your simple clicks here, click there, and then you are good to go. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. There are more of these videos available for you, so do check them out. Now in our next video, we are going to look at the differences between an invoice and quote on Keepsales. So don't miss that video. Go check them out. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.